do to try and deal with Phoenix's style of play tomorrow? You slow them down a little bit?
Well, we want to control the pace. There's no doubt about that. One of the keys about them is you can't let guys stand in the three-point range and shoot shots because Nash will find them in areas where they're really comfortable playing the game. So you try to limit the amount of open opportunities you have in the course of a game, and then we try to take advantage of them at the other end of the floor where we have opportunities.
Is this a matchup where it might be expected to be a little bit less?
We played without Andrew this year, and we made 22 threes. So some of that was about offensive rebounds and second opportunities that ended up being three-point shots. And I don't think there's a game in which we wouldn't have advantage with Andrew out there on the floor. But if we have to switch, it all crosses at some point in the game when it gets close to the end and it's a tight game. It's an advantage that Powell can step out and play some people, in a switch situation like that.
When Andrew was assuming that started for the beginning of the season when Andrew was out, and then doing that again yesterday. What's the process for him like in terms of being able to make that a seamless transition for him?
I don't know if there's anything like a seamless transition for it. I mean, he's was worked up to start the game. He was ready to play. I think that's the difference for him, and he knows he's going to come off the bench. I don't think he's quite as animated before the game and ready. He knows he's got to wait 15 minutes or so on the clock before he's actually there. Maybe 7 minutes on the game clock. So it's a change for him that way. But as far as playing, it's a different role. He's got a leadership role out there, the guard position, so that's a change. And Andrew's on the floor. A lot of times he's playing a different role with that backup unit. So he's got to adjust to what he can do there as far as changing the game, maybe being a leader with that team as far as an offensive threat.
Following up on that, like how valuable has Lamar been? The fact you could have him when Andrew was injured, and you can use him now up for the suspension, and he's just been producing all year long.
Yes, he's been very productive. It's invaluable. We made a decision as an organization, 2 years ago to sign, Lamar, which put us into a difficult cap situation, and yet we're convinced that without him, we wouldn't win a championship again. And, that was a good decision by the organization.
Can you imagine? Is there another substitute as good as him, like the sixth man of the year? Is it going to be coming up, pretty soon?
I don't know. I mean, I started thinking about the Crawfords and various people who have been sixth man of the year. Ginobili last year, now he's a starter. 2 years ago, yeah. So there's a number of candidates, but I'm sure that Lamar's right up there in the top. I don't know whether you'll count because Andrew missed the first 28 games or something.
Yeah, 24. I think you got to. I think you have to do at least half the game off the bench. He's still standing.
Running.
Yeah.
That's good for him. I hope it works.
Do you have any concern with Powell? He played almost 44.
Yes.
That some of this could carry on 3 or 4 more games?
Yeah, we don't like to have that happen. We'll have to watch a little bit tomorrow night. Although we'll have 2 days rest after the game tomorrow. But he gets depressed out there when he has to play that amount of minutes. It just wears him out.
Kobe said after the game that he was 100%. Is that true? He said he was fine, feels good, everything's good. In your opinion?
Maybe he's close to it. 99.
Phil, you got a chance to win 60 now. Is that?
We were talking about